Hey everybody, Scott Spreitzer here from DocSports.com, opening salvo report for Thursday, June 7th, 2018. We've got a free pick coming up in just a minute. First, a quick note, if you've yet to become a member at DocSports.com, click on the link below the video. Set yourself up for a free $60 account. Catching up the records, from the last couple of days. We had the Texas Rangers on Tuesday night. Nice underdog win for the free pick. Last night, free pick. Extra inning winner with San Francisco. We'll take them any way we can get them in the win column. And also this week, it's been great with big plays over at DocSports.com, our premium plays. 6- and 7-star plays, 3-0 this week. We cashed again a big 7-star winner last night on the under between the Golden State Warriors, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Interesting little note about that one. Every Wednesday night, 11 o'clock Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, I jump on the wrap on Sirius Mad Dog Radio with Patrick Maher. He's the host. And we basically talk about all things, all sports from a Vegas perspective. And I'm sitting there watching the last 2 minutes of that Golden State-Cleveland game, having the under, sweating if it goes to overtime. I surely would have lost it if it did go to OT, twisting and turning, sweating out that play as we're trying to stay calm, cool, collected on the air with Patrick Maher. And again, fortunately, no camera showing us as we're going through misery, trying to make sure that game doesn't get to OT. We got the win, the big 7-star winner on the under between Golden State and Cleveland. Friday night is Game 4. The Warriors with the chance to pull off the sweep. Right now, Golden State laying about 5.5 to 6 points, depending on where you shop. And that total, once again, in the 216, 217 range. Again, Friday night, Game 4 battle, Golden State and Cleveland. And I'm going to have a 7-star side in that game posted on Friday morning exclusively at DocSports.com. Stanley Cup Finals, well, it can all be wrapped up on Thursday. The Capitals have their chance to take home their first Stanley Cup title if they can beat Vegas in Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena on Thursday night. They're up 3-1. The Golden Knights right now about $1.55 favorite at its highest. I've seen as low as $1.43 as we cut this video. The total 5.5, a little bit of juice, about $1.15 on the over in that one. That one's also at DocSports.com right now. Vegas, of course, hosting the Washington Capitals, trying to extend the series while the Caps and Ovechkin look to wrap up their first Stanley Cup title. I wanted to mention also early movers in just a minute, but hey, I appreciate all the suggestions for topics that you want to talk about on these videos coming up over the next week or so. We got plenty of comments with great suggestions. Also over at Twitter, I got some DMs with some nice suggestions. If you would like to suggest a topic to talk about from a betting perspective, all you got to do is just post it in the comments below, and I'll be checking them out Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. We're going to start up again on Friday's report. We're going to talk a little bit about one person who asked what we think about college football and the teams that will contend for the national title. We'll talk about that on Friday's report from, again, a betting and Vegas perspective. On Sunday, we're going to talk a little bit about Week 1 in the NFL. Monday or Tuesday, we'll be talking about the World Cup and who we think that has a solid shot at maybe making us a little bit of money coming up in the World Cup, which begins on the 14th. Great suggestions all around. We'll have a new topic on the report about once every 2 days. Let's get to a regular report for Thursday. We'll start with early movers, and got to mention right away, early morning action on the West Coast, about 12:30 on the East Coast. The Pittsburgh Pirates are up to $1.35. They opened $1.20 at home to the Dodgers. That'll be tie-on for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Santana going for Los Angeles. The Reds have gone from a short underdog at home to Colorado to about $1.20 favorite. Ball and Anderson on the mound of that one. And our free pick comes from another early mover, this time an underdog. We'll get to that in a second. First, again, a quick note. If you've yet to become a member, click on the link below. Get yourself a free $60 account. Do that on Thursday. I think you'll be happy that you did so. Anyway, our free pick is an early mover on an underdog for Thursday. It is a day game. It is a 2:20 p.m. Eastern start, and we're going to back the Phillies with Pivetta over the Cubs in Chatwood. I am not a Chatwood fan. He is struggling. One of the things I don't like about him is he takes way too long between pitches, and you can see his infield kind of falling asleep behind him. They get a little bit, lackadaisical, I guess you could say, get mesmerized by a guy who takes way too long between pitches, and you see the defense suffer at times for him, no matter where he's been, when he's on the mound. I like Pivetta. Listen, his last couple of starts weren't as good as his previous 3, but I think he returns to form. If you look at those previous 3, you're talking about he gave up 1 earned run in 19 innings of action. I like him to get the win here, and they are an underdog. They are getting the money now. Overnight sharp action on the Phillies. We agree with that early mover. We're going to back him as our free pick, the Phillies, on Thursday afternoon. Again, we'll be right back here Friday morning, 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific, little college football talk, free pick for Friday's card. And also Friday evening, we'll have our preview of Saturday's Belmont Stakes race, so you'll want to check that out also. Best of luck on Thursday. Put them in the win column. Right back here Friday morning. I'm Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com.